In the beautiful and bustling market town of Oloko in southeastern Nigeria, the sun had just begun to rise, casting long shadows over the land. The women of the Igbo community, strong and determined, were already awake, tending to their farms and preparing for the day's market. But there was something in the air, an undercurrent of discontent that had been brewing for months. The women were angry about the imposed harsh taxes and laws on them by the British colonizers amidst the economic hardships of the Great Depression. The taxes given to their husbands was already a big burden. Now, they planned to impose taxes on the women as well. This was a direct threat to their livelihood and independence, as many women were successful traders and farmers who managed their own finances. The women's anger increased when Nwanyiruwa, a respected widow and elder in her community, was molested by a warrant officer who grabbed her by the throat when he asked her to count her properties, including her goats and sheep. Nwanyiruwa was outraged. How dare they impose taxes on women who were the backbone of their families and communities? Nwanyiruwa's defiance quickly spread throughout Oloko and beyond. The incident was discussed from village to village, carried by the voices of women who refused to be silenced. They knew that this was not just about taxes, it was about their rights, dignity, and future. The women began to organize, led by powerful figures like Nwanyiruwa and Ikonia. They held meetings in the marketplaces, under the cover of the night, and in the open fields where they worked. Their message was clear: they would not stand for the exploitation and oppression of their people. On the 29th day of November 1929, 10,000 women gathered to protest at the home of Okugo, the warrant chief for the town of Oloko. They marched with purpose, their voices raised in chants and songs that echoed through the streets. The warrant chief and the colonial officials were taken aback by the sheer number and determination of the women. They tried to dismiss their concerns, but the women would not be ignored. The women engaged in a tactic known as sitting on a man, a traditional form of protest where women would gather around the man they were displeased with, dancing, singing scratching songs, and sometimes pelting him with mud or other substances. This was a powerful method of shaming and exerting social pressure. Many of the warrant chiefs were forced to flee their posts, unable to withstand the force of the protest. The women demanded the removal of the warrant chiefs and greater representation in the decision-making processes. About 50 to 60 women were killed during the protest, and several others wounded or arrested. In the year January 1930, the colonial government was forced to abandon its plan to impose taxes on women, and the role of the warrant chief was significantly reduced. Today, the Abbas Women Riot of 1929 remains a powerful symbol of resistance, fight for justice, and a great milestone for women's rights in Nigeria and Africa at large. The legacy of Nwanyiruwa, Ikonia, and the thousands of women who joined the protest lives on. Thank you.
Good morning, afternoon and evening, beautiful ladies and handsome gentlemen. Welcome to Tales by J, where you can get your amazing, entertaining, captivating and great stories, both fictional, non-fictional and history. Do be a part of this great channel by subscribing, commenting, liking and sharing to your loved ones, groups and friends. Remember, a beautiful story makes a happy day. Thank you and do enjoy more of Tales by J. Wish you a loving day ahead. Peace.